Hello everyone. I'm going to be talking about cookies I like today. Talking about enjoying the cookies that I like today. I've got a couple of them down here, including the new Venom Dough cookie. Oh my god! Dude, Venom Dough and Pom Pom cookie, both being male. Oh my god, thank you, DevSys. I love you, DevSys. Okay, this is such a cool design. My partner said it looks like it's from Gacha Life, but he high key right, so anyway, so here are some of my favorite cookies: vampire cookie, affogato cookie, butter shit, royal margarine cookie, black lemonade cookie, street urchin cookie, almond cookie, and prune juice cookie, and venom dough cookie. Even though I don't know much about them yet, I'm just so hyped. Okay, so, aside from just drawing cookies today, I really want to talk about like the current state of what Cookie Run is looking like, and it's actually very close to not looking like this. Like the new update is like just around the corner, I think. So I really hope that this will still be relevant. I mostly want to do some icons. I really like Butterroll Cookie. You'll see that he isn't here because I did a drawing of him. Oh shit, the file didn't save. Did it? Okay, well, I did a drawing of him and it's in my heart. And also the licorice cookie. Oh my god, I love licorice cookie. Okay, who's my first victim? God, I love drawing vampire cookie. Check him out in my sketchbook tour. I'm gonna put that in the card right now. Wow, that's so awesome. I actually have no idea how to do that right now, but I'll figure it out in post here. Okay, so, oh my god. So, do I start with the good stuff or the bad stuff of current Cookie Run? Because I have some things to talk about. First of all, Millennial Tree Cookie. Dude, I'm really happy about how it's gone full circle. I forget what it's called. In fact, I should probably have Cookie Run open just for reference here. Dude, I'm so iPad baby. I've got my phone in my hand opening up Cookie Run, and with this hand, I'm drawing cookies. Oh my god. Cookie maxing, cookie maxing, cookie maxing. I used to draw him so well. I don't know, but I haven't in a while. I kind of used to draw him as an old man because vampires are all just old men in my heart. Old man cookie. It's like pure vanilla. I did a drawing of pure vanilla, and I really just wanted to make him look old because I love drawings where he's all cute and things, but I really just like, I don't like it when he looks that young. Oh my god, this hair. Guys, what the fuck? Why am I eating this up? Why am I eating this vampire cookie drawing up? Hello? Never mind, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. So, back to Millennial Tree Cookie. I know about the plot line. I've, like, investigated. I've read about it. You know what I don't like? First of all, sorry. Oh my god, I'm everywhere. What I do love is the fucking, like, Yaoi versus Yuri rap battle thing that they have going on with the current, like, load up screen. Oh my god. Fire Archer. Wait. Wind Archer and Fire Spirit Cookie, and then Moonlight Cookie and Sea Fairy. Oh, Yaoi versus Yuri rap battle. Anyway. What kind of pissed me off is like when Sea Fairy and Moon. Oh my god. First of all, I was emotional about it, but also it wasn't done that well. As much as I love this, like, game and, like, what it does, and I love the story, especially, like, the wars that happen and what happens to the different nations as they are affected by the different happenings. Oh my god, I love that shit. Especially Golden Cheese. Oh! Anyway, but the writing in this is actually, like, quite not great sometimes. It can be simplistic, especially early, like, crispier writing. It's like, okay, that is a kid's game. NGL. But it gets better with Beast Yeast, obviously. But Moonlight Cookie and Sea Fairy meeting, it was just like, wow, I can't believe it. Wow, I can't believe it. And then they moved on. Because, like, I feel like that would have been so nice to get, like, some attention to, like, detail, because, oh my god, I needed them to meet up in, like, a super emotional way. Except they just met because Millennial Tree Cookie was like, come forth, my lesbians. Come forth, my gays.
I merely followed the current's course, beckoned by the seed of life. And yet, this power, so vivid, so undeniable. Could it be?
My guiding moonlight,
Is this my destination? The dream gates opened, and the light led me to this place, to you. Upon the dark waves of the midnight sea, where moonlight scatters like silver jewels across the tide. Was it you my slumbering heart yearned for all along? I once dreamt a fleeting dream, that like the stars of old, our paths might align, that destiny itself would grant us a meeting. It's you. You are Moonlight Cookie.
And then things carried on. Dude, I'm kind of eating this vampire cookie drawing up. Low key, high key, middle key. Okay. Has vampire cookie gotten any like attention? Where is he? Where is he? Does he have any skins? Costumes. Oh, he has like fuck ass like color shift costumes. Anyway, speaking of costumes, have y'all seen the Eternal Sugar and Shadow Milk costumes that have come out? I don't like them actually. This is kind of a controversial opinion maybe, but I saw other people that didn't like them on Twitter as well. So, but then again, it's Twitter. People hate everything there. But why did they make Shadow Milk gender conform? Hello, I'm in tears. I'm throwing up and crying, and he kind of has short hair in like a butch lesbian way. Not going to lie, don't get me wrong, but it's also very unsettling. Oh my god. Eternal Sugar's hair in that costume though, absolutely devoured. I am not going to lie to you. Do I draw his shoulders and things, or do I just leave it at this? Because by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm mostly just doing like icons or like just like little portraits like this. Mainly because I need to fill out my commission portfolio with like icons and things. So, yeah, you guys can watch me make what will be examples for my commissions. It's kind of tough though, like difficult, not tough. Because like Ko-Fi is like, whenever you upload an image, especially like for commissions, it's like, I make sure that this doesn't violate copyright and that you made this lol, and I'm like, devsys, please don't look at my Ko-Fi, devsys. Why would devsys be looking at my Ko-Fi? I mean, I'd be flattered, but then they'd get my ass. This is a sign for you to go to my Ko-Fi. I will, if you give me enough money, then I will draw things for you, and then you get exclusive posts. In the future, I haven't actually done that yet, because I haven't uploaded since Christmas. Ooh. Yikes. Anyway, I'm really happy with how this, like, hair looks. Oh, I love him. I need to give him... There we... Actually, I lied to you. That looks bad. I need to make him look more old man. More... cheekbone. More oh, I think I might just clean up this sketch because it's eating so hard. NGL. And what was I talking about? I was talking about, oh, the skins. Sorry, I always call them skins. I think I'm just traumatized from other, like, gacha games. Lumphao. Who is Lumphao? I say this way too much, like it's actually annoying.
Who is Lumphao?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, it's not a name.
He's a hacker. He's a Chinese hacker. Lumphao. He's working for the Korea.
Please employ this into your vocabulary if anyone can hear me. Anyone out there? Hello? Hello? Yes, the skins. Like I said, I really like Eternal Sugar's, like, haircut. Because, like, oh my god. Also, I need to hurry up. I only have so much time to do these. Lol. I thought I'd inform you. I'm not gonna draw every single one of these because time. Yes, Eternal Sugar. Can I fucking stay on topic? Jesus. Anyway, I like her hair. I don't like that Shadow Milk is gender conforming. Like, he's supposed to be a pretty little princess. What the fuck do you mean he's wearing like a king's robe and all that shit? And he has short hair. Anyway. Oh my god, someone out there is gonna find that, like, throw up noise really disgusting. I'm sorry. I am a real big fan of the, like, Mystic Flower Cookie skin that came out recently. Dude, I wanted that shit as soon as the banner came out. I was like, yep, all of my rainbow cubes, take them. And I did get it. But TBH, Do you know what I want more than the Mystic Flower skin? Dude, that fucking Seltzer costume. She's so cute. She's so cute. Her little plushie of menthol, I really like them. I drew them immediately after that. This is how I cope with any emotion ever I draw. I'm like, oh my god, I love them. And then I start drawing. It's like compulsive. Oh my god. I just love seltzer and menthol. That update was honestly my peak. Like the update with Doyle, seltzer, and menthol. Oh my god. I really honestly forgot that Madeline Cookie was even in the update. Like someone was like, "Oh yeah, everyone from there should get his skin, including Madeline." I was like, "What the fuck was he doing there?" But I remember now. He was doing some like, is he from the Creme Republic or from the Pure Vanilla Kingdom? He was probably just doing some Creme Republic shit because TBH, I don't like the Creme Republic, mostly just because of Clotted Cream Cookie. Like, I think his design is absolutely gorgeous. Some people call it like Hoyoverse designs, which is so funny. But I used to really like him, and I was like, ah, I love aristocratic little guys. Then I realized that he was like a politician. I was like, fuck that. That and like Oyster Cookie because does any does anybody out there care about Oyster Cookie? First of all, every time I say her name, I think about what an oyster cookie in real life would be like, and then I don't like that. Shout out to those of y'all who would eat an oyster cookie. Let me know down in the comment section below. Smash that like button. That's so funny. Dude, I should tell people to like and subscribe because that would actually work. Make sure to go check that you're subscribed. That's so... Honestly, I really just want my videos to be like I'm chatting with a friend. So I would hate to have to do that. But what if I go like super corporate and I start having like sponsorship and oh my god. And then I have like a PNG tuber in the corner and then I'm like, make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Join my Ko-Fi. Which I'm doing present day, but shh. Shh, that doesn't mean I'm corporate. I just want support. Guys, please buy things for my Ko-Fi, please. I'm kidding. You just watching this video is enough. Thank you, hot. I'm really happy with this vampire cookie so far in GL. I just need to define some of this hair a little bit more, like the shapes I want out of it. I want it to be a little bit more sharp because I'm vampire. But a lot of these are very, very curved, so that might be a not great contrast, so I might actually, I take it back. At least this one. Anyway, what else is happening currently with Cookie Run? Dude, Dark Enchantress Cookie. The leaks, I remember when they came out, like, I'll probably put, like, some sort of warning about like Cookie Run leaks because technically some of the stuff like isn't out. And if you don't know, I was talking about Venom Dough Cookie right here, and if you aren't aware, I should probably explain things more often for people that aren't aware. There are 3 dough cookies coming out soon, and all of them they were made by Dark Enchantress Cookie in attempts to make the perfect cookie. What was it? The like ultimate cookie or something? And they failed, and then there's like the dough with venom in it, there's dough that's moldy, and then there's dough that's all like fungusy, I think, because it's got like, it's pom-pom cookie, right? But it's like little spores. But I was also confused, like, there's really mold cookie. Is that not mold spores? Are they, like, related? That would be kind of cool, but I doubt. Dark Enchantress Cookie has come so far as a character, TBH. Like, toward the beginning, it was just, Dark Enchantress Cookie! No! It's gonna be so funny, because there are definitely Americans watching this. Hi, Americans. And it's gonna be so funny because I'm going to say Dark Enchantress Cookie the entire time instead of Dark Enchantress Cookie! No! Yeah, Dark Enchantress Cookie is like developed so much as a character, like not in a good way, but again, spoilers for like upcoming leaks where her rarity, like, oh my god, My Little Pony, her rarity level in game is going to be kind of like it's kind of gonna be like Pattaya Dragon Cookie, where she kind of gets her own rarity, like Pattaya Dragon Cookie being the only dragon. She's got witch rarity, which is insane. She's just straight up becoming human. That is so cool. And the fact that White Lily is still a character, like kind of separate, watching this version of herself turn into a human. Hello? And it's like, it's, if you think about it in human terms instead of like cookie terms like witch and baking and things, she's trying to become God. That is so fucking cool. Imagine the like worst parts of you in like incarnate started to like scheme everything together and then eventually becomes God. What the fuck? So shipping White Lily and in Dark Enchantress. NGL kind of fire. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. Don't post this clip on TikTok. They'll all call me problematic. Dude, holy frames. My setup is probably gonna change relatively soon. I'm getting like a laptop soon because I have to get something portable for university. My shitty little computer that like dies every moment is probably not gonna survive. You're not built for these streets, son. I'm getting a laptop with some better specs that I can use like portably. Okay, I need to stop caring so much about my lines. I say as I do the most unrecoverable line of my entire life. Like holy shit, I had to undo that, don't lie to me. I really like the dynamic like between the beast cookies during the like Dark Choco Hotel. Is that what it was called? The hotel that, oh my god, that little storyline was so fun. I ate that up. I'm not going to lie to you. I like consumed all of it, especially because I was really into the story at the time. Like I still am, obviously. I know relatively an amount about Cookie Run Lore, and I'll try to keep explaining as I go along. But when the beasts kind of congregate at Chess Choco Hotel, I think it was, it's something, it's a hotel, and because Dark Enchantress was like, yo, come here, I'll give you some cool stuff, and she was like, I'll bring you back your power, etc, etc, and then they were like, okay, bruh. They didn't believe any of that. They just went there and they were like, dude, why is this crazy old hag brought us here at far? But before Dark Enchantress Cookie started interacting with them, the like banter between all of the other beast cookies, oh my god, it's so fun. Let me see what I can do with this skin tone to like boost up. Actually looks quite nice with that red. Like the contrast between the really saturated skin and then the kind of desaturated hair is quite nice actually. I'm gonna bring it a little bit warmer and like, I'm really scared about skin tones. Ooh, that's actually quite nice actually. Bring it a little bit warmer. That's quite nice. Let me just, that's quite nice actually. That isn't too big of a difference, I hope. I'm gonna double check. No, that's way darker actually. Let's see, how can I modify this? This part in the hair to color. Oh, that's not it. Oh. That crashed my drawing program. God, hello? 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 Okay, we are so back. That was scary, guys. Actually making it kind of like weirdly cool toned because vampire. That might be quite fun, actually. I don't often do cool toned skin. Like, ooh, that olivey kind of colors. Ooh, maybe I could do like an olive for his skin. Ooh, that's a little bit too much though. There we go. Oh, dude, hell yeah. Oh yeah, my hues are kind of different between my drawing tablet and other things, but that is not nearly as cool toned as it looks on my drawing tablet. On my drawing tablet, TS looks so green. But trust with my intentions. You can picture it, right? You can picture the olivey color. What is Vampire Cookies story about? I generally know what the stories of the cookies that I like is about. Like I know about Affogato Cookie. I vaguely know about Black Lemonade. Don't know much about Street Urchin. Know quite a bit about Almond. Know quite a bit about Prune Juice. Know quite a bit about Venom Dough. But what the fuck? I think it's just a symptom of him being an early character that has not a lot of depth because it's like Ginger Brave depth. In fact, it probably Ginger Brave probably has more depth than Vampire Cookie. Unfortunately, let's not think about that because he's my beloved old man Cookie. Hot. I love drawing cookies as old men. going insane. Okay, I'm trying to do like some cooler tones than I usually would, like especially in this white, so that it like starts to lean toward green, because I generally lean away from green a lot of my works, like all of my works actually. So I'm just not a fan of it. My name is Moss and I don't like the color green. Hello. Also, I think it's so funny to have a like 2020 Arson He It They Pup name in the Big 25. I'm not making fun of anyone whose name is Arson or anyone who uses neopronouns. I love people who use neopronouns. It's so cool. But anyway, their name Moss is just way transgender. And then people in my like local community who don't know like what is up with their name Moss, they're like, wow, Moss, that's such a cool name. I want to name my kid Moss. Anyway, dude, I'm actually really happy with these colors. I might mess with them a tiny bit more. Like just to push the like because there's kind of like a CMY sort of thing happening here with the cyan of the white and then the magenta of the hair and then the yellow of the skin. You see it? You see it? Oh shit. You see it? Fuck! There we go. That's quite cool, I think. Yeah! I'm a big fan, actually. I'm a big fan. Okay, I think it's around rendering time. No, wait, I should probably do his, like, cloak and things. I tried to color pick from that, like, as if Cookie Run doesn't just use, like, plain black for everything. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. Should I do his big ass, like, this thing? It's tempting, but I don't know if it'll match the composition very well. What composition, girl? BFFR. Anyway, nah. I was feeling nostalgic for like blending modes and shading, and I tried it. Not for me. Maybe back in the day when I could finish drawing in like 20 minutes, and then it was line art, a coloring layer, and then a multiply layer with airbrushed shading. That's not me right now. I'm sorry. All the power to everyone who does that. You are finishing in speeds unimaginable to humankind. Now I want to complain. Now I'm gonna complain. Aw, I've kind of glazed Cookie Run a little bit this whole video, and I've been excited about it. But something I'm not excited about, wasn't excited about, I guess, and something that I'm kind of pissed off about right now, is the Wicked and Cookie Run collaboration. I remember when the little like teaser thing on YouTube came out, and then they were like, it's the colors, and it's like, wow, I wonder what's gonna happen. And then it was Wicked. I literally saw people in the comment section like, bro, if this shit is Wicked, then I'm gonna be so upset. And then it was Wicked. TSPMO, SMICL. And then they had that whole arcade arena thing because those cookies were so bad that they had to dedicate an entire thing to just like buff them and be like, hi guys, use these cookies, please. And really truly nobody gaff. What am I doing with the shading of this hair? That is ugly as hell. I'll blame it on the fact that I'm pissed off at Glinda Cookie, bro. I got them both in the same day because it's a gacha and they're giving me stuff for it. I'm gonna put on it, even if I have a spite. I'm not gonna boycott the like Wicked gacha by not pulling on it. It PMOs so much, like, really truly, now I'm going to have those two special cookies that I really could have not had in my Cookie Run account forever. I really want to get rid of them. I don't like you, Ariana Grande Cookie. Leave me alone! And I just don't fuck with that franchise. I fuck with the, like, religious themes and, like, the cult that was happening in that one update in Cookie Run. That I am so here for. I'm not here for Glinda Cookie. What the hell? If you're out there, if you're in my comments right now, if you're viewing this video, please comment and be like, I am the one and only person that enjoyed the Wicked update. Please, I need to know if there's someone out there, because who was the target audience? Who was like, yay, I am so happy to see these cookies in my game. And they're so ass. And now I have to sit with them forever. And I immediately removed them from, like, you know, the kingdom where, like, they roam around and stuff. I immediately got their asses out of there. They do not have walking privileges. Go to the basement now. I really would talk about like lore and stuff for the current cookie I'm drawing, but really truly I don't know anything about Vampire Cookie's lore. I know that he had alcohol in his dough, and that's why he's always drunk, and that's technically like a disability, which is kind of cool rep. Let me know actually, because I am anyone with chronic disabilities or chronic pain or like things that hinder your quality of life, let me know if this is okay rep or if it's like, because he does get like kind of played off for giggles because he's drunk and he's like "What?" all the time, so I don't know if it's an amazing like rep or if it is okay to interpret it that way. Hashtag let me know. There's no light source happening in this. I keep doing this, like you'll see in my sketchbook spread video, which is either coming out before this or after this, I'm not quite sure. Ideally before, but I really want to get this out like before this update ends, ideally. So, actually that hair looks quite nice. Hashtag copium. I think I just want to make it more shiny because it's like drippy and things in this one, in like the official art, and I kind of want to match that energy. Oof. No, that's rough. That's even worse. That's not great. That's good. And then I do know I want the light source to be from above, and also obviously naturally the inside of the hair, like here, will be darker than like the outside facing the world, so I need to emphasize that a little. It's getting very saturated. Can you not do that? Shit, okay, I guess you can't not do that. And let me bring a tiny bit of warmth into the... do I bring warmth into the skin? He is a vampire. No, wait, he's got this blush going on because he's drunk. I'm allowed warmth in the skin. Treat. A treat. Oh, he looks so cute. Oh, oh. And then I need to give him eyeshadow. Oh my god. Okay, I'm normal. I'm so normal. Oh my god. What do I do with these? I guess I could, like, do some reflective light from the hair, kind of. Are you guys here for the cookies or the drawings or both? Because I really want to be... I want these videos to be like, I talk about cookies and then I draw in the background, but I also ended up talking a lot about the drawing instead. And I don't know if everybody is very, very chill with that. So let me know if you would prefer if I just kept yapping about cookies instead of my actual drawings. Unless you're here for my drawings, which I'm very flattered if you are. I think this works. I just need to make it a little bit shinier. Shiny! Lusamine animatic. Ooh. Deep cut, deep cut. Do I use a... Speaking of actually Ray, do I use a no pressure brush for these highlights just because it'll look more like round? Ooh! I quite like that. And it's kind of like nice and stylized. I might change these colors or like add a gradient to them, but otherwise I actually quite like this. Sorry if you hate it, Limfal. It's my drawing. Dude, he's so cool. I love Vampire Cookie. Oh, I love Vampire Cookie. Mostly the cookies I like are because of their personality. Bad, that's awful. I like them for their personality, not the way they look. Bro, shut up. Anyway, but I do. Royal Margarine Cookie because he's like a cocky bastard. Same reason why I kind of like Clotted Cream, but he's just like a political figure instead of being cocky, which is not hard. It is awesome design though. Clotted Cream. I love Clotted Cream's design. I'm a big fan of these highlights. I might bring in more of this color into my actual rendering rather than the highlights, just to make it a little bit less like jarring. Let me put... Oh, yippee! I love putting highlights on faces. It makes me so happy. Oh. And also the cheekbones. You cannot lie to me. Vampire Cookie has high cheekbones. Do not play with me. Okay, time to do some rendering on the skin. Wait, no, I need to fix some of this hair a little bit. I lied, I'm sorry. What's that one post where like, I think it's like a retail worker or some shit, where they're like, oh, I lied, I'm sorry. And then the person they're serving is like, lying is a sin, you're gonna go to hell. I think of that so much, it's so funny. If I say that, please just say like, Lying is a sin, you're gonna go to hell. If I say, oh, I lied to you, I'm sorry. Honey, it's so funny. Okay. I think I might just color pick from the hair for the rest of this drawing just because I cannot. I need it to be cohesive after this because the hair's already so not cohesive that if I stray further away from these colors, it's gonna look so bad. Dude, that looks so bad. Kinda fixed it. Okay, sure. It's full of like contrast and things, so maybe it's fine that it's like that. Copium. Okay, what color am I putting for these highlights? I do want it to be warm toned light for the cool toned skin, so I can do cool toned purpley shadows, but I think it's inevitably going to be warm toned shadows because of the hair. I think I do want to take something like this and then bring it lighter, like that looks so bad. Shit, I made his forehead like tiny. I said I wouldn't be too critical of myself and I would just kind of go for it, so oh well. It still looks decent to me. He is perfect to me. Um God is real. That piece of shading that I did right there. Well, like the highlights that I did right there. Anyway, normal. Brow bone. I kind of fucked it up a little bit, but like, I do want to put light bits on the forehead, but I never know where to put my highlights on the forehead, especially when there's no bangs covering it. Like, it's just straight to the hairline like this. It scares me. I want some purple. Why is my, like, brush, like, pulsing? Oh, okay, freaky old brush. Dude, he would have the most fierce lip, but unfortunately I don't really draw lipstick on characters because then it looks like that. Them like peeking quite far outward. I really like the way that looks. So do I keep it? Let me add the purple and then I'll see. I really don't know if I should keep that. It looks like when a child messes with their mom's makeup, TBH. Interesting. I think I'll just calm it down a little bit and then call it a day. Yeah, there we go. He's got a tint. Instead. Sorry, Diva, I had to calm you down a little bit. What else is there happening in Cookie Run? NGL, I can't remember. I should probably open that up. Okay, I'll open Cookie Run when I finish this drawing. Holy shit, that face looks so bad. Why did I shade the forehead like that? I know damn well you guys were looking at this and being like, please fix it, please fix it. But that's the best I can do right now. Lol. Let me add some deeper tones to this face a little bit. Ooh, maybe I just needed some more highlights. Hashtag copium, but still, it does look quite nice. TBH. Didn't shade or like detail his ears at all. You know what? You can stay that way. That's much work. Also, I don't like the hatching lines on his forehead, especially when everything else is so like smoothish. Smooth-ish. Damn. Be older. Look older. I think he looks old enough. TBH. NGL. I think I'm relatively happy with that face. Just this shading on the nose. There we go. Now I'm happy. I just need to shade this body now. I'm gonna be a lot more like liberal and less like careful with my coloring on this, just because if you mess up a face, it's like, oh. If you mess up a body, it's like, okay, man, I understand. Like, this already looks quite nice. IMO. Shout out to people who like collarbones. Light. Holy shit, why am I defining his, like, muscle so much? Why does he look like a manhwa protagonist? Holy shit. Is it manhwa or manhwa? I guess manhwa would be, like, super American. You know, I think that the shading on this body actually brings the shading on the face together, if you know what I mean. Especially when I'm gonna add those kind of lighter highlights. Really need to do some deeper tones though. That's, I think, what's also messing me up a little bit. I might color in some of the line art, quote unquote, it's sketching, to like make those deep values a little bit more like powerful, I guess. But also I'm just doing this. I feel like Vampire Cookie would have a prominent Adam's apple, no? He just gives that energy to me. I mean, I didn't make it that prominent actually, fake fan alert, but it's prominent enough. Okay, I think more reds in here, and then there we go, there we go. I'll say it's reflective light, and then I can get away with it. This part here where the eyebrow meets the brow bone really disturbs me. I think I'll fix it in some later rendering. His face, his like eyes way too bright. Like I really love that highlight, but it makes his eyes stick out like quite a bit. So sorry. That's what I'm talking about. Diva. Oh my goodness. Holy whatever you want, mama. Oh my god. Okay. I'm normal. Now drop your favorite cookie in the comment section. I feel like Vampire Cookie is quite an underrated one. Dude, okay, sorry. I need to not do that with my voice. Guys, I just woke up. Guys. This is my morning voice. But, I feel like Vampire Cookie is quite, like, an underrated one. Like, I don't see a lot of people that, like him. I see, like, the same piece of fan art on, like, Pinterest or whatever. I barely use Pinterest, ATP. But it's just like the same fan arts, etc., etc. He looks so glistening. Quite like it. I just need to touch up this hair once again because it looks like ass. I might add some like flex again. It crashed again. What the fuck? Vampire Cookie is way too powerful. Yeah, I have to shade this now. Oh my god, it's so much work. I'm just gonna do it like I did the skin, like on the torso, where I just put shit down. The ones that come up and then the ones that go down. This is how I decipher frills. Wow, there sure are colors. There sure are colors in this drawing. Who is Lim Fao? Is he a member of the Chinese Communist Party? You know what? These aren't turning out that bad. Maybe if I just go for it, then things turn out decent. I should trust my, like, muscle memory a bit more. I quite like those. Again, I just need to define, like, well, like, deepen up the tones. The values. Shit, I've been saying tones this entire time when it's actually values. Sorry, gang. My future art professors are gonna be so mad at me. My future art professors are watching my YouTube videos about Cookie Run. Okay, man. Loser behavior if so. Anyway, I really don't want to do this blouse. I'll like blend in some of the colors to make it look like I care about it. That's good enough to me. I think it still needs a little something. Okay, wait. Filter, adjust, hue saturation, and lightness. Make you less saturated. I'm so much more comfortable with this drawing now. Ooh, don't do that. What if you became warm? Cool. Ooh, I actually like that a little bit. Okay, I just need to define out some stuff, and then it'll be pretty much done. Like this hair. Ooh, I think I'm going to lasso tool just to make these last few details nice and sharp. Because I did say, like, 10 bajillion years ago that I wanted some of these shapes to be quite sharp because it matches his, like, energy. Lots of triangulars. Oh yeah, and then I get to add these wispy bits now. Yeah, dude, this is gonna... What the fuck? Why does my critter keep doing this? Hi, welcome back. Isn't shit. Okay, time to lasso tool again. Because of my fuck-ass critter. If anyone knows why that's happening, then let me know. Hopefully I can finish one more of these. but I do need to check my cookie run to see what else there is in the current update that I can talk about, because I want to talk about what's relevant in this moment so that when the new update comes out, I can be like, guys. Ooh, maybe I should do like predictions. I remember people were talking about because again the Cookie Run storyline is quite predictable at times because it's like it's kind of not surface level. It's kind of simple writing sometimes, but I saw a theory that Gingerbread becomes the ultimate cookie, and it would be nice to like go full circle, but like what do you do from there? I was thinking ever since Beast Yeast ended, it's like what do we do now? And they've managed to find things to do, but it's like Gingerbread becomes the ultimate cookie. Now what? Like, okay, that's great for him. Like, I don't know if anyone cares about his character. Like, honestly, I do feel oddly, like, paternal toward him. But, other than that, it's like, I don't care about his character. Sorry. It's like, when he wasn't involved in Beast Yeast, that was the story's peak and GL, and now he's back and it's like, wow. I sure am glad we're out of that spire of deceit, guys. Let's do a group hug. That was so traumatizing. It's like, oh my god. Sometimes I feel like whenever like PV interacts with Gingerbrave, like he's not meant to be there. Like, who's this guy and why is he talking to PV? The kind of stuff happening with the like main quote unquote cookies, like strawberry cookie, lizard cookie, etc. Like that was happening with Shadow Milk. I like to call him Smilk. I think it's funny. The things that were happening with Smilk, that was kind of fun. Them being turned into like little puppets and stuff like that. That was cool to like play with their characters. But literally nothing else happens to their characters ever. Not anything interesting. They're just kind of vessels for the story at this point that you can't get rid of. I feel like that's happened a lot in this game, where it's just like you can't get rid of it just because it's been there for so long. Especially like old characters that do absolutely nothing now. It's like Vampire Cookie. I think that they shouldn't be shy about doing reworks, because is anybody right now going to be upset about like, a Vampire Cookie rework? Because nobody uses him, he's useless. Like, who's going to be upset about that? The Vampire Cookie users who are using the current meta for him? Like, nobody. Dead ass. So let me save this right now. Vampire. Vampire. I didn't know my caps lock was on. Awesome. But, yeah, Cookie reworks. I don't know. It doesn't feel like... I understand that they want people to spend money on, like, cookies that are meta. This is every gacha game. But if you make, like, some fucking rare or, like, epic cookie that hit, like, a little bit different or more relevant or useful... I mean, there's a lot of epic cookies that are quite useful, but old-ass cookies, I mean, like, give them a use. Because nobody's using fucking Vampire Cookie. He's just an example, TBH. Like, there are a lot of cookies like him. Like, there are a lot of epic cookies that I feel I just added there because they were a part of a story. And it's fun to have them because they were the blorbos in the story. But really, truly, what are they to the gameplay? What is the logic of how this hair even works? I don't know. I like how, like, scruffy I made his, like, big plumes of hair. I really think that that's in character if he's like drunk all the time. Oh shit, I didn't really do the hair extending downward, did I? I'll do that quickly. It'll give this shoulder a backdrop a little bit. Okay, and then now just some lasso tool to make it consistent with the rest. Shape. 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 Oh, this is quite fun. Shape. Shape. Okay, that's better now. And that's quite fun, hey? Well, that's Vampire Cookie. I know I said I would adjust the proportions, but that's so much work, and I don't want to flip my canvas and see how awful it looks. Who to do next? I want to mess with the shapes of Venom Dough Cookie, and I really want to do this fast, and I feel like the shapes of this character will do well with like a very fast sort of thing. I might do a full body actually, and then just I'll do a couple of poses. I'll mess with them and then see which one I like the most, and then use that for a full body vibe of his character is. And so I don't know what face to kind of assign him, but I'll just try and match his eyes, you know? His big ass eyes. That's so fun. Oh my god. I'm so speed. Okay, I do want to have lines I'm happy with though. I just realized how fire this cut is. Like, dude, this cookie is so horrifying. And then the chains? I didn't even notice this. And then is that a tattoo? This cookie is so fucking cool. Guys, the collar. Sorry, choker. I'm just. Hello? Is anyone there? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, I'll do like a little sketch over here of him just like leaning on something. Watch this be a woman. Like all of the like gender assigned things about him have been translated from Korean, and I don't know much about the Korean language, and some languages like gender can be omitted sometimes. So I really just don't know. Dude, the hair like draping like this. I know that this is probably supposed to be like a charm that's like above the rest of the clothes, but the idea of them like stemming from here. Dude, this design is so fucking cool. I really want to draw a pom-pom cookie, but after this, nothing's gonna live up to it. Also, he's so visual K, which I'm so extremely happy about. It's me, I'm the visual K guy. Hello, hello, it's me. Can you hear me? Anyway, but the the flared pants, that was the first thing I noticed about him. Oh my. The more I look at him, the more I'm like, huh. Hello. Hello, Venom Dough Cookie. Oh, okay. You know what? That works. I'm happy about that. I just need the flare to start up at a more obvious point where the knee is. I don't know what shoes to give him. That works, man. Proportions are fucked up just because it was my first time drawing in, but I got attached to this pose just because it's actually fire as hell. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I just need to emphasize some of these shapes and then bring your opacity down and then define some of these lines. Like the like tendrils of hair on the side. I'm going insane. Hi. Oh my god. That face, I really need to do it justice. I really do. This is a lot more stylized than my usual look, but that's okay. Like, I don't often draw bigger bug eyes, so, oh yes, these things. The, like, weird, like, horns. I think that I'm gonna do that in a different layer because I kind of have an idea for them. Like, I'm probably just gonna, like, lasso tool, etc., but, like, I want to do it with outline art, that's what I'm trying to say. I just really like characters with hair like this. It's kind of like Affogato. Who I also like. I really just need to adjust this mouth, TBH, and this eye. I said, oh, this is stylized, it's not like my usual work. Bro, I wish it was. TS, like, it's like Cypher from the Castlevania series. Kind of reminds me of her bug eyes sometimes. Dude, I need to draw this hair, like, draping. I really like the patterns on their hair. If someone went to do a cosplay of this character, how the fuck would they do that? Like, the 2D, obviously, the 2D patterns on, like, hypothetically three-dimensional hair. It's a little bit scary. Dude, this is so VK. Like, this armband? Holy Gazette, bro. There we go. Good enough for now. Rendering will save it, I promise. Copium. Hard copium, bro. Oh my god, the chains, the chains. I'm losing my mind. Again, I'm gonna render this and hopefully get rid of the bullshittery a little bit. Please do not try and learn how to draw chains from the way that I'm drawing it, because I really, honest to God, don't know what I'm doing. Also, I'm going to end off with one of these chains, which I know would logically fall off, but like, shh. Oh wait, they did the same thing. Dude, I'm so correct at everything. Dude, serving such unbelievable cunt. Wait, there's a vest underneath there. Or like a fucking something. Man, fuck that. I'm not drawing that. I'm drawing him with his tits out. If this is a female, I don't care. Demonetize me. I'm joking. I'm joking. Please, please. Actually, I am pretty close to being able to get my videos monetized, which is quite exciting. Like I never really thought that I'd be able to. Just I think, but that's mostly because I did just animations for a long time, and those it's barely monetizable just because it's like it's short form, and if you didn't know, you need the main criteria, like hurdle that you need to get over is 3,000 watch time hours. So 3,000 hours spent total of people watching your video, at least within the last 365 days. I really want to get to rendering this shirt already because, oh my god, insanely cool design now that I'm like paying attention to it a little bit more. I feel like the shirt would also work for like really detailed and meticulous art style with like clean line art, you know, because of all of the like things going on with the fabric connecting up. Oh my god. Why is why is that there? No, that's not meant to be there. Get over here. I still can't get over those flared pants. Like, insane. I'm in love with flared pants. I own, like, a couple pairs, and I'm just in love with them. It's, like, my favorite to wear. Oh my god. Dude. Okay. Just a little there. Actually, no, it would be pulled upward because of the shoulder being here. Sorry, that's common knowledge, SMH, my head. I'm kidding. I don't know if it's niche or not, but you'll notice it if you've done anatomy studies, that the muscles of the pectorals get pulled up by like the shoulder like this when they move. I'm probably fucking up the design by like putting the hair like this, like how cohesive it is by which colors go where, depending on the shape of the curls and things. But I don't gaff. I really just adapt the character to the piece like all of the time. Yeah. Like for whatever suits the piece. Should I put the chain going down like here? Kinda bad, NGO. Oh my god. Like, actually, this cookies design is so cool. I'm actually tweaking out a little bit over it. Okay, wait. Speaking of tweaking out, watch very closely. If you're multitasking, watch very closely right here. Okay, you can go back to what you're doing now. That was just really important, I think. I like drawing the seams on like clothes recently. I find that it gives the form just a little bit more, like you can just tell what's happening a little bit better. Like I don't often do it accurate to the way that clothes are made, despite me having made clothes, and I used to sew so much, but I know that these aren't accurate, but I don't care. I just do whatever aids the piece well, you know? This is just my mentality for everything. If I fuck up the design, it's for the piece. If I fuck up the anatomy, it's for how dynamic I want the pose. And if I fuck up the clothing, it's to give a better visual indicator of how it's laying over the character's skin. You know what I mean? If you're an artist and you're worried about getting things correct, dude, don't even worry about it. Like, there are those who do want to be accurate. I'm just not one of those people. I really want to give him a studded belt. That's so VK. That's so VK. If I really wanted to commit to the bit, I would have given him a second belt. But unfortunately, that would just be too confusing. Like, where do I put it? Like this? I'm not a fan of that like this. I'm also not a fan of that. It kind of confuses with the hair, etc., etc. So, like, nah. But I do want this to be studded. I'll see how I do it. Do I do, like, these? That's so much work, though. I think circles will be fine. Ooh, maybe I can... Oh, because he has that pattern going on. Like, you'll see in his, like... Oh, shit. In his, like, hair and his face and all of that stuff. Ooh, dude, I'm so smart. Oh, shit. I forgot he has the, like, gaps in his pants. I can do that. I can do that. And then expose his knee a little bit. That's really fun. I really like that. That's so fun. Oh my god. And now it's time to draw this chain again. I hikey don't like drawing these chains, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm excited for it. But first of all, I need to know where it drapes. It goes over between the thighs, lol, and then down like this. And it needs to be a kind of consistent length with the other one. So I'd say about here. Okay. And then it would behave like this if it was at this angle. My brush is on color dodge instead of normal. What the hell? And I'm on this other layer. What the hell? Then it'd be at like this angle. Trying to figure out how they would lay on top of the form is actually really fun, surprisingly. Kind of reminds me of drawing braids, but I'd rather draw chains than braids any day of my motherfucking life. I hate drawing braids. Like, I really just don't know how to do it, and that's why I hate it. And this will be solved by like one art study session, and then I'll get it. But I haven't done that yet, so right now I'm filled with spite. That shit really should have fallen off by now. Oh shit, that chain is smaller than the other one. Okay, I'll just lay down... Shit. Ooh, that's a really nice skin tone. Oh, yummy. I'm really just gonna color pick from this exact thing most of the time, because I don't have quite the knowledge of how these colors work together yet, because I haven't colored them yet, like before. I'm very familiar with like most of how the colors go together, but this is like, what is happening? I'm scared. And then most of the hair is pretty white. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh my god, that is straight white. Okay, maybe I will mess with the colors a little bit. I remembered why I do that now. Then that doesn't work with that skin tone very well. Shit. That kind of works. Let me get rid of this background, wait. I mean, I guess. Okay, difficult. I can sort it out at a later time. This works. I just feel like I always do this. I always make my skin tones really warm toned, and it ends up being like chestnut, but it's just so pretty. But I really want to bring this more warm tones so that it can work together better, but I'm gonna trust it, and I'm gonna trust that it will look good together because Dev says, your designs, oh sorry, God. Dev says as if it's like one person. This is just a really important shape in the drawing for me. I'm not usually that antsy about getting things perfect, but that shape I need it. By the way, I'm just doing all of the hair white. I think I'm just going to like select it and then see what I can do with the like color things that are happening in it. It'll be awesome and cool and stuff. I love seeing the same people in my comment section. Especially people who watched my animations, stayed, and then enjoyed my like long form videos. Like that means a lot to me. Like, oh my god. Especially with like the change up in content, I wasn't expecting the same people to like it. Like, yeah, sure, more people are gonna watch these, obviously, because like I don't know. It's difficult for animations to do good on YouTube. Just especially animation memes because they're so copy paste, but they're fun to do, and I'm proud of mine, and it's just that mine aren't. They don't fit the mainstream, so people are always in my comment section like, oh, so underrated. My everything crashed and I started like watching YouTube shorts. Instagram reels. Oh my god. I think I might try and carry on with this tomorrow because I want to sleep. I want to sleep. But it's the next day. I gave up. I did some flat colors, and now we're so back, and everything is normal, and I got a healthy amount of sleep. First, I need to get that gradient in the hair. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa, I didn't know I could do this. That's funny. Bring me back. I think that's basically all of the hair. I just need this piece. Let me use this to create a gradient between this. Actually, it's a lot more subtle in this character art than I'm doing. Ooh. Okay, well, I've got that. And then the insides are this deep, like, magenta. And there's a clear difference between the outside and the inside. And I need to see that in the shapes that I've created here. Ugh, doing this shit is not for the weak. The shapes are a little bit rough over here, so I think I might bring it a little bit in. I love you, Moonlight Cookie. I wish lesbians were real. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy about that, especially with how I managed to convey, like, the two planes, I guess, of the hair, and then gradient down. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? God, finding a good, like, way to do a gradient is so fucking difficult. I think that's okay. Okay, what do I want to do from here? What I want to do is start shading the skin, and then I will slowly work on this while I kind of clean up the lines of these clothes. I should probably do these things. I'll try. Do I do a no pressure brush for like the stylistic element? Let's see how it goes. I don't usually stabilize my brushes, so before I conquer the stress of drawing these, let's check up on Cookie Run. I am so poor. Sometimes I have more gems than I do gold, and that's a little bit scary. Gift month, thanks for the 10 Carol Cookie Soul Stones, bro. I really needed it. It's like, the shit I was talking about was like, who is using Carol Cookie? Why are you giving us this? I mean, it's on theme for the season. What else? Okay, let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening currently. Holiday Square. Ooh, I kind of didn't talk about that, did I? Town Square, Arcade, Glorious Voyage, the Great Deep Sea Wall, Legendary Gacha, Legendary Costume Gacha, and another Legendary Costume Gacha, and just the regular. Okay, well, the Holiday Square was quite nice. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and macaroni and cheddar cheese were the subject of my sketchbook spread video. I don't know if it'll be up before this, but if it isn't, sneak peek, I guess. Oh shit. Actually, no, I'm kind of missing the entire point of this thing. I might actually just do it like... Oop, shit, hi vampire cookie. Um, like this. Yeah. But the important thing that I need to get in is the swirl coming in over here. Okay, let me just try again, and then everything will be okay and cool and Fine. You know what? Let me use this because comfort brush. It's like, oh my god, remember when everyone was like a comfort streamer back in the day? You know, I'm sure there are people that are enjoying some lovely Minecraft YouTube Twitch streams right now, and they're probably doing better than I am right here drawing Venom Cookie. So really, can I be saying anything? Channeling love and positivity and all that lovely stuff. Okay, I'm actually quite a fan of how this looks. It looks like very painterly, which is to be expected. The opacity, but I'm liking how much more flowy it looks. I'm not keen him. Oh well, you know what? As long as I tried with this drawing and you saw me trying my goddamn darndest to draw the weird Venom antler things, which is such a cool design choice, by the way. But anyway, let's talk about the town square, like, weird story thing that was happening. Okay, so if you didn't know, what is the actual title? The Holiday Square. Is that it? Is that all it's called? The Holiday Square. Detective Mac and Cheese Log. Blah 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 blah. But it's a murder mystery kind of style story. But you kind of solve it, but again, it's the same story basically every time. There are alternate routes in like the way that a visual novel would, but all of the alternate routes are like just a like bad end from that choice, like a couple dialogue pieces after. So it's not a story where your choices matter per se. Like there's a set storyline that everyone is like, yes, this happened. I think that Mac and Cheese Cookie and Cheddar Cheese Cookie, who like other detectives on this case, even though it's meant to be like their holiday or whatever, they end up taking this case up. Mostly Macaroni Cookie though. But I think that they're from Oven Break, if I'm not mistaken. Just like from the energy that they have, because I feel like there's a lot like untold there, like the prior adventures and relationships between these characters are kind of talked about a little bit, so I think that that must be in some media somewhere, even though, you know, Oven Break isn't canon to Cookie Run Kingdom. It's, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. Devsis can have some fun. You have my permission. But the one thing that got people talking about this was the fact that everyone in the holiday square, like the town square, this is where it takes place, had their own room. Everyone that was a part of this like murder mystery, they had their own room, except for Macaroni and Cheddar Cheese Cookie. They shared a room, and they literally explicitly said, "Let's go back to our room," and they did not need to do that. Hello? Or were they trying to save money or some shit? Why? What? Absolutely unnecessary. Why are you guys sharing a room? And so people started to yowieify them a little bit. Which, you know what? The dynamic I'm here for, but I think I've leaned too much into liking the mentor role that he's clearly meant to be. So I don't know if I'm a massive fan, but I don't know, maybe like a cute little one-sided thing that doesn't really go very far or gets shut down by Cheddar Cheese Cookie, like from Macaroni Cookie, just like because I feel like the root of a lot of people's crushes, I guess, is admiration, and it's clear that Macaroni Cookie has admiration for Cheddar Cheese Cookie. So, you know what, that's it could be an interesting idea, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh, I think that I'm going to enjoy these now. I was complaining about them, like these venomy droplets, but now this is actually high-key fire. Guys. Spoilers for the Holiday Square. The characters that are in this, it obviously takes place in the town square, so there's uh caramel chew cookie. I think that's how you pronounce it. Street urchin cookie is still there. I remember my friends who went into Cookie Run kind of made fun of her name because it's like a pun. And it's also like, dude, they're running out of fucking cookie ideas. And I really think that that prospect is always funny as hell. Like, they're running out of cookie ideas. What the hell is street urchin? Anyway, I still love her though. Street urchin, beloved. What was I saying? Yeah. And there's Jago cookie, and there's oh shit, I forgot. Jago cookie, and manju cookie. So, I heard people complain about, this is the spoiler, skip ahead if you don't want to hear it, but does anyone really care about Cookie Run spoilers? Lol. A lot of people were upset about Jago being the culprit, but like not really, because apparently like the whole impersonation thing that this person that has never been in Cookie Run Kingdom is doing, like, this confused me as a Cookie Run Kingdom only player. Like, who the fuck are you? Why are we supposed to know, like, what's happening? But I saw some Oven Break enthusiasts upset that it kind of ruined the character, and you could argue that, you know, Cookie Run Kingdom and Oven Break are two separate media with two separate universes, so technically it's not canon to that character. But then why include Oven Break characters if you're gonna mischaracterize them anyway, but still try and use some of their backstory from Oven Break that was canon? And it's just like, you're messing up the universes a little bit. And I knew the lines were always blurred, especially because of things like Moonlight Cookie and the Wizard City and things, and that being canon in both games, I guess, but maybe in different ways, but I'm not too familiar. But I guess it's up to interpretation. See, this Venom stuff is looking quite cool now. I like. Should I shade this like I kind of shaded those? I don't see any reason why not. Dude, I can't wait to do some frickin' highlights on this. Like some real bright highlights. Like, I'm gonna do them kind of stylized like I did for my vampire cookie. Ooh, that's fun. That's really fun. That's really nice there. This highlight. Ooh, it's fun. I can't do that one. Keep embarrassing myself by trying to draw on the layer that I'm not on. That's so embarrassing. But anyway, I quite like that. It's a little bit harsh, but I think I can get away with it if I make these highlights like consistently harsh like that. I love drawing, guys. I love drawing. But this looks so good though. I love it. Maybe I should fill in some of these highlights like that. No, maybe the smaller ones. You know what? Nah, I'll keep that just as a hashtag stylistic choice. I say as I color that in. Inconsistent stylistic choice. If I give it a title, then it's not incorrect. I think I might be doing a little bit too much, like, in on the small details. Like, I'm zoomed in too much doing these a little bit. What else about the town square? I mean, I did it in like a couple days and then it just sat there, which I'm happy it's sitting there for people that want to do it still. But, I really don't know why they gave you like a limited time, like, currency thing. Obviously, they want to make money, no doy. So they implemented that, but it feels like I'm kind of like voiding arena tickets and shit whenever I don't use them. Except I've completed all of the story and like the little quests to get the alternate endings. So I really don't know what you want me to do with these. Is there something I can do? By the time this comes out, it's probably gonna be like gone. So just let me know if you guys did anything with that. Maybe you replayed it, you maniac. No, I can see wanting to replay it. It's like a fun little story. It's like replaying a visual novel. It's experiencing the story again. Okay, now I'm going to shade the skin like I said I would half an hour ago. I think I want to take something like this and then desaturate it and make it warmer. Kind of want to disguise the fact that it's going to be pink. Let me... Holy airbrush shading. I haven't done that since I was very young. You know what? I can work with this. I'm going to use it sparingly and then carve it out with some darker colors. But where's this light source? I'm going to do from above once again because I'm nothing except consistent. But I will block out with some airbrushing because I feel like it now because it's in my hands and I want to. Maybe the airbrush wasn't a good idea. Don't worry about the overlay with the like clothes. I'm gonna get to that when I like polish up the shapes I've done with these clothes because God knows they need it. I think I might supplement this with another color when I go in with my opacity pressure brush, like that square one that I always use. And I'm going to take this and then saturate the fuck out of it and bring it warmer. Does that seem good? I'm really unfamiliar with this type of palette, especially with like purpley. Let me just put this in so that it kind of brings the highlights and the skin together a little bit. And then I'll go in with some more like in detail rendering. And of course I need to do the shadows as well. Oh shit. He's got that, like, weird infection thing happening with his lower arms and then they're kind of bandaged. Shit, I forgot about that. It's a really, really cool design choice, but I forgot. Time to attempt to do this, like, weird darkness thing. I'm going to obviously take a color from here and then, like... I'm going to take one that's, like, slightly more purple than the really black tone so that I can separate it from the shackle a little bit. But then again, I'm going to add in those like bandages over the hands, so I really don't need it. Maybe I'll add this and then another darker layer. Ooh, that looks fucked up and weird, I like it. And I need to add some to this face as well. Ooh, I like him a lot. Dude, this cookie hasn't even come out yet. You guys will see this and know damn well that I'm an OG. Spread the word. I'll spread the word. Anyway, that looks cool as hell. Oh my god. Thank you, Cookie Run. I love you, Cookie Run. Never change, Cookie Run. And then this comes up to about... That's quite nice. I really like what I did with that texture. His forearm is really fairly comically thin, but there's not much I can do about that right now because of the hair layer being on top of it, but maybe in another layer on top of both of those, like a render over type of layer. Oh shit, I didn't do his like weird these. Okay, what direction are they going? They start high and they end low. Okay. Oh yes, I wanted to do a deeper color for this. I guess it would be Venom hair, because this is Venom dough cookie, because like mold cookies got that mold thing going on. Mold cookies got the capsaicin and burning spice body type and looks pretty similar to them, so I really hope that it's handled slightly differently in terms of like distinguishable themes or maybe voice acting, just so that the characters are more distinct, but who am I to judge Cookie Run's character consistency? Okay, I can see how this would benefit so well from some lovely deep colors to shade the skin. I need to hop on that immediately. Is that it? Do I do that? I want you to be more saturated though, but I can't let you know that I'm using like a red, but I want the shading to be cooler than the highlights. I mean, warmer, because they're a little bit cooler than... Well, I don't know what I'm fucking talking about, bro. I'll just go with this and hope, honestly. And if I make it subtle enough, then if it's not a great color choice, then it's just a little, like, color tint. It's an idea of a shading. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I think it's mainly to do with my actual shading though, and less the color. Oh, do I do a happy trail? Do I give in? I'll think about it. I'll get back to you in a couple of business days. But like the contrast of the white on the skin. I really wanna. The shapes aren't like the where the lights and darks aren't distinct enough. Okay, let me bring out all of these lights, like bulk out. I think I'm going to use an even deeper color to shade after this. Like something like this. Just because the warm color isn't working. It isn't really working like at all. Let me just block in where some certain shadows should go though. Just to separate the body parts. Ooh, I can taste the difference. I can already taste the difference in the colors working together. I really don't know what the fuck is happening with the shading of this face, man, but it's really just doing its own thing. And I'm happy for them. Okay, so the trailer for the next Cookie Run update, Cookie Run Kingdom update just came out 3 hours ago. Oh my god! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, wait. Let me go through this actually. I'm not gonna do like a react in real time or anything, but I really just want to look at everything that this has to offer. I'm so happy about the direction that this is looking like it's going. The 13th episode of Beast Yeast was not something I was expecting, but leaks probably already predicted that, and I probably just wasn't caught up to date. Like, I saw a lot of the leaks on Twitter already, like the dough cookies and Dark Enchantress cookies, like new, like awakened, I guess, form. Like, I feel like everyone has seen that. Star Spire of Resonance, I actually don't know what that's going to be like. I assume it's just going to be like another fighting event. But, oh my god, cookies level 100? Dude. I can't handle this. But it's okay. It okay, I joy. It's just a little bit scary because now I'm gonna have to spend even more star jellies and I'm still trying to upgrade like a crap ton of these other cookies that I need, and it's like, oh my god. Dominion of the Beast part 2 I'm pretty happy about. I'm really happy to get more. I'm just really happy to be able to get more of the Beast cookies, and the little icons that they show in the current Dominion of the Beast part 2 like teaser, it's all in Korean and things, but still the corrupted forms of the Beast cookies, I will never not fiend over those. Shadow Milk, of course, especially with like, oh my god, the eyes, and then the outfit where it's literally like unpatterned and just like this like bodysuit. Hello. And oh my god. Okay, so it's just amazing. I really like it. Of course, Eternal Sugar looks amazing. This isn't new content, but I really just love their corrupted forms. It's so cool. I just love the like black sludge on Eternal Sugar. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. And of course, Silent Salt, aura farming as usual. He's just cooler than everyone else. I hate to admit it. Guardian of the Rift version 2. I'm not going to lie to you, I did spend hours on Guardian of the Rift version 1. I know it's one of those events where, like, I feel like half of the player base just kind of ignores it because, like, oh my god, what is this, dog? That happens a lot with, like, some events that are happening that are really just optional, and it's like, sure, you get some rewards, but this minigame doesn't really appeal to most of players, or it doesn't really appeal to a lot of players, so I can see a lot of people skipping out on this, but me personally, I really enjoyed it. I spent a lot of time just going over and over again, trying to, like, beat my high score, and it was really fun, and a little bit frustrating. I can't remember whether there was a limit on how much you could play. I think there wasn't, and that's why I played it so much, and I honestly really, really like events like that where you can play as many times as you want without any of the, like, daily refreshes where you get something to use to, play it a certain amount of times. I really like it when we can just play it as many times as we want, because then I feel like as well, the like high scores are like much, much higher and harder to beat, and I really like the grind, honestly. 5th anniversary festival, Biscuit, sorry twin. Setting guide. Ooh, I didn't actually know about this. I must have skipped this part, but setting guide. So is this just going to be like advice on what statistics you should give them? I mean, that's very, very helpful. I really don't want to have to open an article that like re-explains all of their abilities again to me to get the like optimal stats or whatever. And I'm not majorly invested in building my characters perfectly. I feel like I'm exiting a toxic relationship from Genshin Impact right now, and I really don't need that in my life. Also, in the freaking, oh my god, I don't know if I'm just out of the loop or what with the current meta, but in the trailer they had full like chocolate, like dark chocolate, I think, like cooldown toppings on pure vanilla. Yep. Yeah, yeah, the big leagues are calling, twin. The big leagues. Okay. New and returning guide improvements. I'm not new and returning, but I mean, if I was, again, which was really fun to get like those 100 pulls on the standard banner that I really liked. More cookie house? What? Oh, more cookie houses and magic laboratory. You can get a second one now? I'm not like fully upgraded on my like my castle, so I had no idea whether you could get more, but dude, I'm super happy about that. I especially have been neglecting getting the like candies for my epic cookies because it's like, oh my god, if it's not like Kingdom Arena, then what am I even doing? But then shit where you have to use epic cookies or like you can only use one cookie of a higher rarity, that fucks me over, and then I have to upgrade my fucking like creme brulee cookie that's at like level 20. Creme brulee cookie ate all of those like epic cookie events up, though I'm not going to lie, I had no idea that he was that good, especially considering he's quite an old cookie, isn't he? Oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. It's not a bad thing. I just really want to hold someone's hand while I say this. The candy apple cookies costume? Oh my goodness gracious. I can't read the Korean, but it's like apple fairy cookie? Is that what it was? Oh, dude, we're so back, we're so back! It was so cute as well. I'm really, really happy that they're using this as a costume. I remember seeing on Twitter everyone was like celebrating. It's just so cute. And I love Candy Apple Cookie as she is in her like little gremlinness. But oh my god, Apple Fairy Cookie was also so cute. And I really hope that they do the voice acting that they did for Apple Fairy Cookie back in Beast Yeast, because sounded so soft and kind. Obviously, it was like a whole deceptive thing, like spoilers or whatever, but it was a whole deceptive thing. But oh my god, I really hope that they do that kind sort of voice on her. And oh my god, I'm so excited for voice lines for this. Like, oh my god, it's gonna be so cool hearing her voice lines, and I'm gonna pick these apart. I'm so happy. I love that design so much. And also, it's kind of like, it's got those Tinkerbell shoes. I'm really happy about that. Standard like awards and things. Oh yeah, the like costumes. I already talked about that, but they're kind of growing on me a little bit. I sat and thought about cheddar milk, and I was like, you know what? Their gender is like so fluid. Why am I complaining? You go, King. Also, he started speaking like bad French, and so that was kind of charming. So you've convinced me. And of course, the dough cookies. Oh my god. I feel like a lot of people have already seen this, like I said, with a lot of these, like, it's been leaked. Also, red velvet cookie being alongside those three dough cookies is so funny to me, because who is he? Big red arrow. Who is he? It's just like kind of funny seeing old cookies that are still lore relevant, just like among the newer designs, because it's like, oh, okay, okay, but oh god, I love Red Velvet Cookie. Isn't his like English voice actor like? Doesn't he get up to like some shenanigans? It's really fun, actually, at least from what I've seen. Speaking of voice actors, Mold Dough Cookie. Dude, if you look up George C. Owens, the voice actor, like that it says here, obviously English, I've seen this guy's like Instagram fucking reels before. That's insane. And he's in like Chicago PD. What the hell? Like I look at some of his reels and like TikToks or whatever, but I don't I think that I can hear the kind of voice that he would do in Cookie Run that's like kind of showcased here, but wow. it does, once again, I was talking about this earlier, I was like, oh, I really hope that they make Moldo cookie a little bit different from, like, capsaicin cookie or burning spice, because I really don't want that to become a continual character archetype, because it might become boring, but it sounds like they've got very similar voice acting and things. But what I do like is how he kind of talks in like this robotic way. Like he says eliminate and target acquired and shit. And that really like I love characters like that speak in a way that indicates their story because he's obviously a creation of Dark Enchantress Cookie and it's like, oh. Also, what is Red Velvet doing there? He's in all of these teasers sitting next to these dough cookies, which are like these creations, and like, bro, who is he? Anyway, all of the foreshadowing for like Dark Enchantress Cookie's plan is so cool. Oh my god, like the ultimate cookie. She just looks so cool. Like the wings, the shape of her like weird dress without the legs. I love shit like that and kind of makes her look ghostly. And then she's got some design parallels with White Lily Cookie still, especially in her awakened form. It's like I'm going insane. But it's just so pretty. Her resonant toppings also look really pretty. They match really nice. Is that is it says that it's going to have chaos type added for the biscuits? Is this just going to be a new like element? Oh, and do you guys see this fucking Shadow Milk animation at toward the end of the trailer? I'm losing my mind. It's so pretty, and I really think this obviously indicates that he's going to have a larger role, and obviously because Pure Vanilla has this larger role amongst the ancients, so obviously that will be paralleled in the biscuits, with Shadow Milk being very significant. We've already been seeing this, but oh my god, I'm just really kind of fiending for a couple more, like, Shadow Milk character interactions this update, because, oh my god, it was just so, the Shadow Milk update was just, I was so fed. Like, I wasn't even playing that much around that time, but I was eating that shit up. And so the fact that he might have another, like, larger role in this story, which will obviously mean that he's gonna interact with the Ancients. Like, it literally, in this trailer, the animation, the Ancients are all around looking up like they usually do when some big event happens. They're like, oh, Shadow Milk. So, more Shadow Nilla interactions? Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Also, this animation is gorgeous. The like 3D elements included in some of them. Oh my god. And it's including some of the other Dark Enchantress animation that was already prevalent in one of these updates that happened. It might be current. I just haven't checked up on it in a while. But the like frame by frame, like shivery kind of sketchy lines that kind of remind me of the like Castlevania intro. Oh my god, it's so good. I just love frame by frame animation done like this, which is probably why I like the Shadow Milk animation so well. But they also implement the 3D aspect so well. Oh my god. I love this game. Okay. I think that's all. The new like title screen looks really cute. Pom Pom Cookie looks really cute. All the ancients have their like little sidekicks right here. There's Wild Chip, there's and then is that where are you? Ooh, that's interesting. If you look at the title screen thing, there's Dark Enchantress Cookie at the top, obviously. We got, oh my god, Pure Vanilla looks so pretty in the center. The composition of all of these title screens just in general are always gorgeous. But anyway, we've got Dark Enchantress at the top there with all of the beasts. But then, is that, who is that over there? Is that Silent Salt? Or is that Silent Salt up there? Wait. Mystic Flower, Eternal Sugar, Shadow Milk, Burning Spice. No, that's Salt. Who's this warrior salt looking guy? I'm probably just unfamiliar with the salt lore, and it's just some fucking guy. But then why would just some cookie be in the title screen? Let me know. I think that's all. There was another like teaser sort of thing that came out like 5 days ago, but I think that's it was just a teaser for the trailer, wasn't it? It was just showing the like creation of the ultimate cookie and stuff. And oh my god, more of the animation that's like frame by frame with the witch's hands and the dough. It's just so like religious and I fuck with that so heavy. Obviously, in the context of the Cookie Run University, is going to be religious, with the witches kind of being like gods that created them, etc. But oh my god, it's just so cool. God damn. Anyway, I think that that's fine. I'm seeing the like pure vanilla in the blimp that they got over to Beast Yeast in, and I saw this one tweet the other day that was like, how the hell did White Lily Cookie even get to Beast Yeast? She swam. She wanted that cookie so effing bad, dog. And then he died. Lol. Anyway, I think this is going to be a voiceover for like the last half of the video, so I'm probably just gonna have to do my outro right now. And Millennial Advent was lovely. Loved getting. Oh, I didn't even talk about the Black Sapphire content with like the fourth wall breaking. That was really fun. I especially enjoyed the like bits of Korean in that event. It was really funny, and I like whatever events that kind of mimic social media, and then other like cookies have their comments in this like weird comment section where they talk about it. It's so funny. I like it. I like it a lot. God. And I just really like Black Sapphire Cookie. He's my profile picture on Discord. It goes insane. But anyway, I think that's it. Also, he kind of reminds me of Bill Cipher, but anyway, I think that's it. I'm pretty happy with this Venom Dough cookie. I didn't end up doing any more drawings because, oh my god, that's so much work, and I need to get this out. I need to get this out right fucking now. The trailer came out, and then the update's gonna be like tomorrow or the day after. You guys are gonna see me stressing in real time trying to get this out. But anyway, I think that that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my Venom Dough cookie. We haven't gotten a lot of characterization for him yet, but just based on like the visuals, I know that I'm going to love this cookie. We're first getting Mold Dough cookie, but based on the order that they were shown in, being Mold Dough, Venom Dough, and then Pom Pom, I think that Venom Dough is going to be next. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Obviously, I'm going to be trying to get all of them. Who do you think I am? But okay, yeah, that's all. Hope you enjoyed. Go check out my Ko-Fi if you have a couple bucks to spare. I don't know if it's 100% set up by the time it comes out, but it should be. Get on that, twin. Yeah, you'll get early access to new videos that are coming out soon, which will be my sketchbook tour and this video that I recorded at 1 a.m. trying to draw while not trying to wake up people. So I was whispering the entire time. That's like cozy into ASMR, isn't it? Anyway, so if you want to see those ahead of time, like in advance, then you can go check out my Ko-Fi and like join my Discord server and talk to me, and I can draw your character and it'll be awesome. Okay, that's all. Bye bye. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye. Let me know that about how out of date all of my predictions and opinions are gonna be in like what, a couple hours. Okay, bye.